Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is your third fan-requested Friday matchup of the week. Paul Dillett versus Big Ramy. What a matchup this is, guys. And to my knowledge, or I'm pretty sure, I have never done this comparison. I only found one other channel, IFBB Hindi, and I actually follow that channel. It was the only other channel I've seen that ever did this comparison. And to be honest, it's kind of an obvious one. We should have did this before, guys. So all you pick Tuesdayers and fan request Friday choosers, come on, where were you? But thank goodness we have it now. It's hard to judge, to be honest with you. Personally, I would give an edge to Paul Dillett. I like a little bit of, oversized arms, the biceps. They're cartoonish. And he has the superior midsection. Now, Big Ramy, he has the edge in the conditioning. When you look at the hard crispness of his legs, things of that nature, I do believe he will have an overall conditioning edge, but really it doesn't play much of a part here in this front double bi. I mean, look at that midsection and those arms of Paul Dillett. This is actually the 1994 German Grand Prix of Paul Dillett. I'll put that in the label. Go to the front lat spread. And see, guys, this is difficult to judge Paul in the front lat spread. If he was symmetrical, he'd probably be among the best of all time. And he's so unsymmetrical that you can't unsee it. It's like a fantastic brand new car, with a big scratch on the side. It's like, oh, come on. It's a disappointment. But Big Ramy, he definitely is capitalizing with a fantastic shot. This is probably Big Ramy's best shot. Maybe his rear lat spread. Hard to say. I like this one, though. Go to the side for the first of the two side shots. And the side chest. Outstanding shot for both guys. Paul Dillett, now in the lag department. Big Ramy is usually crushing just about anybody. But Paul Dillett, he stands up nice and straight in this one. And his lag does battle with the very best of them. I'm telling you right now, from the calves to the quads, hamstrings, glutes, Paul Dillett's the man. And I would definitely give him an edge so far, guys. Aside from that front lat spread, I'm giving him both of the other shots. Side tricep. Now, I understand this was probably, I'm sure of it, guys. Paul Dillett, he thought that they probably should hit it this way and just show the tricep. And it was probably his politics and his view on the matter. Now, some people are totally opposite, and they figure, he shouldn't even really focus any more attention on the tricep itself. I don't agree with that. It's somewhere in the middle. Tilt, thusly, like Big Ramy. He's tilted perfectly. So, really, by default, I'm going to probably give this one to Big Ramy, even though tricep for tricep, food for thought here, Paul, world class. And if he was tilted thusly, I would have no problem giving him this one. Look at the legs on Paul. Calves included. Turn around. This is not the 1994 German Grand Prix for Paul Dillett. 1990, did I say 94? 94 German Grand Prix. This is the 1993 Mr.Olympia. And Big Ramy is just crushing Paul Dillett in the back shot. Unbelievably, guys. The conditioning, from what you can see, I mean, you can't really tell conditioning with Paul's picture, but really, I don't think there's any way, shape, or form that he would be beating Big Ramy in that aspect as far as the glutes, the grainy look that Big Ramy has on those hamstrings. Fantastic. And the back development. You could show a movie on Big Ramy's back. It's that big. Like a drive-in movie theater, it's that big. I'm not even being sarcastic either. Turn around, or I guess these guys are already turned around. Stay turned around for the rear double bicep. And this is the German Grand Prix, 1994, for Paul Dillett. And he had the best back double bi in his bodybuilding repertoire his whole career. This was probably the best. The best. Glutes, pretty good condition, I have to say. And you can tell from this clear shot. Hamstrings as well. But not as conditioned as Big Ramy. Nowhere near. Not in my opinion, anyway. Glutes, I mean, hey, no, it's not a glute competition. But I mean, when it's close, size-wise, yes, it is going to give you an edge. Now in the back development, Paul's back is just so petite compared to the rest of his muscles, in particular those delts. They just make the back development look small. And Big Ramy, definitely more symmetrical or more proportioned, better proportioned as far as that's concerned. And of course, like I said, the delts of Paul. They're huge, but they're not hard and grainy like a Big Ramy. So I would give Big Ramy an easy victory in both of the back shots. A little easier in the rear lat, though. Food for thought. Go to the ab and thigh. And this is a good shot for Paul. I believe I had to use a Mr.Olympia, 1994 Mr.Olympia for Paul Dillett for the ab and thigh. It's a very similar version to the German Grand Prix, although he did win the German Grand Prix. Placed first, out of a stellar lineup, I have to say. But anyway, guys, Big Ramy from head to toe, he appears to be harder. He appears to be in better condition. He's definitely, he's more than a match for Paul Dillett, I believe, in a lot of these poses. Close, though, structurally speaking, but I think it's the condition is the clincher. Most muscular. And I always thought, look at the old pictures of Paul Dillett doing this shot, the most muscular with, say, a Kevin Levrone. Kevin appeared to be much wider than him. He didn't maximize his width. I think he's tall and maybe a little too narrow in this shot for his pose. For the pose for the guy. I think he could hold the delt back a little, make him a little bit wider. Hard to say. Either way, Big Ramy is wide as a house here. There's this one of Big Ramy. It's actually more of a closer shot to what Paul Dillett is doing, hands clasped. But still, guys, I think Big Ramy is just a little too wide for Paul. Upper body, Paul, he could, it's debatable. Paul could defeat Big Ramy, Mamdouel's Baye. I'm telling you right now, from the front. Now, upper body from the back, it's not even a contest. All the way around, though, food for thought, guys. Paul Dillett was definitely a match for Big Ramy in the legs. Calves, quads, hamstrings, glutes. Big Ramy, though, he is your winner, guys. And it should be no surprise. The guy was more complete than Paul, more symmetrical, and better conditioned, in my opinion. That was a big matchup, guys. An excellent fan-requested Friday matchup. So keep those hits coming. Hit thumbs up on the video as well while you're at it. Subscribe to the channel. Have a fantastic day.